This is part 3 of Joel and Kristen rejecting me and me trying to get back into their good graces. So I didn't go to this meeting. That was the last straw. It was over. I was no longer part of their family. And you would think by this time I had found Chad and Christy, or I should say they had found me. And you would think that I would just be able to move forward because of the abuse. And psychologically, I just could not do it. They were like, at that time, I had known them the longest that I had known anybody in my life. And I had a pretty significant love for Kristen. And I wasn't ready to let that go. And so even though I had Chrissy constantly in my corner and even Chad just being really encouraging and kind of letting me make my own mistakes, I was still trying to figure out what I could do to be part of Joel and Kristen's family and get them to love me again. And so one of the other big rules was that I had to go to college, and I couldn't just go to any college. I had to go to Spring Arbor in Jackson, Michigan, which is a biblical Christian-based college. And while I was there, I also had to be in full-time counseling. So, of course, I agreed. And I went to school. I think I only went a semester because right away I knew, like, I am miserable. This is not what I want to do. So I dropped out. But then I quickly realized again, if you're not in college, then there's no chance of us loving you. So I went to Western Michigan and took out tons of student loans, and again, just completely miserable, not knowing what I wanted to do with my life, but still knowing that I was going to do whatever it takes to get this family to love me again. All this time, I'm still visiting them on scheduled, pre-approved visits. So, and they were weird. Like, I obviously was never left alone with Joel. But Kristen's encounters were more like, are you following these rules? And what are you doing to better yourself and make yourself not such a horrible person who destroys families? And, um, yeah, so I ended up dropping out of Western. And by that time, I had a boyfriend. So that didn't end well. I guess I'll have to do a part 4.